All right, so we're looking at gold today with the daily breakdown. Before we go into gold, let me show you guys US30. So US30 again has not really done anything for these past 3 days. You guys already know pretty much the move that I've been waiting. It's the same exact move from Monday, right? So I'm waiting for the pullback into these zones over here for potential sales around the 39,650, 39,700 range. And then if we do get pullback into the downside around 39,250, 39,200 range, I'm looking for buys, right? So just keep an eye around these 4 levels over here that I marked up. Currently, I'm not going to be looking for any trades right now with US30. I'm not going to pretty much don't like how price is moving around this structure. So I'd rather wait for those deeper pullbacks. Now, what we want to focus on today is obviously gold. So check this out. So you guys obviously notice that gold is bullish, right? We're pretty much moving bullish to the upside. We did get the rejection from 2160 that I explained early this week, and then yesterday we did have the switch of structure, right? The potential switch of structure, which it did confirm this morning, right? So check this out. If you go into the 1 hour time frame, you guys can see that whenever price broke above it, right, pretty much broke above the daily structure, we were pretty much heading to a downside, creating lower lows and lower high off the H1 time frame, right? Now we came into 2163, which it did form the daily higher low, and then from there on we were potentially moving back into the upside till yesterday. We did break above this H1 structure, right? So this is why I told you guys yesterday there is a potential switch of structure if we do get those proper higher lows, right? So check this out. Since we broke above the previous lower highs and price formed a higher high, we did get the pullback into 2175, which is this entire structure over here, which as you guys can see, it is resistance, 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 which we did form the higher low. And then we did see the bounce from this structure, we did see the bounce from the trend line, and we also saw the rejection from this EMA, right? So from right there, price perfectly pushed back into the upside, and we did target back in the same highs that we formed yesterday, right? So this morning, my daily buys with gold, I'm looking for bullish momentum. Right now, check this out. Since we are in this resistance area that we did see rejection yesterday around the 2198, right, I would still be interested in taking those short position, right? This will most likely be counter trend trade sells, right? So I will be interested in taking sales from the 2196 or the 2198, right? So as long as price can remain itself under these two zones over here, and you guys see that it does the same exact thing as yesterday, pretty much rejection and remain itself under it, this will be the good zone that I'll be interested in taking counter trend trade sells back into my area of interest, where I'll be interested in taking those buy position this morning. So where I'll be interested in taking buy position this morning is going to be around the 2180.50, 2182 to be exact. I'll be waiting for price to give me those proper pullback into this zone to retest the broken structure, retest the EMA, and potentially retest the trend line as well. So I really don't trade the trend line, but it does look clean. Obviously, there's sometimes the trend line does look clean, but most likely we might get the pullback here, tap the trend line, price remain itself above it. I'll be interested in looking for buy position to head back into the upside. So 2182, keep an eye on, and then 2196, 2198 is the zone that you guys want to be looking for potential sales if price does remain itself under. Right now, if price ends up breaking back into the upside, right, let's say we don't get those rejection between these two zones over here, then price pretty much starts doing like this. What I'd rather wait for, an H1 candle to actually break above it, right? So if we do get a candle break above these two zones over here, the best bet is to obviously wait for pullbacks, make sure that price does remain itself above it, right? If we do, then we can start looking for potential buys right above these zones over here to then target the previous all-time highs, which is going to be roughly around the 2210, right? So that'll be the second scenario if price does manage to break above these two zones over here and close above it, right? But this is right now what I'm looking at. Anything that if price does break under the trend line, then you pretty much just react and adapt. Pretty much wait for the same exact setup that happened over here. Just wait for price to close under, get this pullback, 2182, 2180. If price does remain itself under, then you guys can just continue the sales back into a downside, right? Now, update you guys if we do get the breaker right here or if price start rejecting, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Very, very simple. Today is Wednesday. We don't have news in the morning, but we do have news around the market close. So by that time, I won't be trading. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.